I actually researched him on the internet. I went through, you had a little website through just different dentists that do cosmetic surgery, or oral surgery, however that is. And at the time, I really wasn't happy with my teeth. They were awful. They were stained, coffee, that type of stuff. I had dental work done that just over the years from my childhood needed to be redone. So I ended up here just as a consultation, and I think 2 weeks later I was in getting my teeth done. What I liked is I was comfortable. I came in the office, and from the moment I walked in the door with the girls up front, everyone treated me very well, very friendly. There was no pressure. I talked with him just with a consultation. They done some x-rays. I didn't feel pressured into what I was doing. I didn't feel like I was being taken for anything. I just really liked the environment I was in. Everything was completely explained. I was very confident in the work that he was going to do. I left here with no questions. The questions I had, things that I was unsure of when it came to cosmetic dentistry, veneers, crowns, my questions were answered.
One is a case that I see quite often and has a complexity of issues, and it's some of the things we've talked about already, where essentially she didn't like her smile, but she also had some stuff going on with the back teeth. So we had to do a combination of treatments, and we're actually, in Wendy's case, we've really only addressed the smile, but somewhat with the back teeth. We've still got work to do with addressing, fully addressing she's got a few things going on with the back teeth that we have to adjust with her bite and restore it fully. But we had to do a few things understanding that later we're going to fix that. But for right now, we just didn't address it. So we've transitioned or done her work a little bit in segments. But I think for now, with her smile, really happy with it.
Very,
yeah.
Very happy. As far as some of the changes I've noticed, I work with the public, very closely with people. I don't hesitate to smile anymore. Before, you'd smile, maybe people weren't looking, but I always felt like the attention was directed towards my teeth. They were crooked, they weren't as straight as I wanted them to be. So for me to have this done, I don't hesitate to smile. I notice people's teeth, and great smiles, I think, take a long ways. Working with the public, the more confidence you can portray obviously boosts your self-esteem. So I've really enjoyed it. Everything's done very promptly.
Do you remember your visits?
Yes. I slept through a lot of the major work when we done all the work at once. I slept through all of that. But the one thing I do remember when I came in, the very first thing he said to me is, "Were you waiting long? Are we late?" Because we do try to make sure we're prompt. That was one thing that stuck in my mind. Everything was on time. When my appointments are at a certain time, I'm in the office and I'm out within a reasonable time. I've never had to wait. Everything's been very professional. I mean, I'm very impressed with the office, not with just Dr. Gleave, but everybody that's worked with him. So,
I don't want a lot of distractions around. I don't book a lot of patients. I want a one-on-one personal service. I want that patient to feel like that they're the most important person in the world to me, and that we're going to address their concerns, and that's the top priority in my life that day.
I agree. When I've had to come in on short notice visits, I can come in. The day we done most of my dental work, I slept most of that and slept the day, but the next morning I felt something wasn't even. I came right in without an appointment. They got me in, they fixed it, and I was on my way. So everything, I just feel that they actually listen to you. You're not pushed aside. My appointments are very prompt and on time. The bedside manner is great. He's friendly. He jokes with you. He walks in with a smile. He greets you. It's fun. I'm a person that if I'm not comfortable with someone, I'm not going to come back. And and maybe I've been here too much, but when you call and they know who you are, just when you say your name or something, I mean, they automatically know who I am. But the bedside manner has always been great. I've never felt that he's been short in any way. I've never felt rushed, like we're in a hurry to get things done. His attention's directed to what he's doing. The staff's great. I love the girls. The girls are friendly. Brenda is very nice. Like I say, I call, she knows who I am. And there's not very many industries where you go and you have a personal one-on-one where people actually know who they're talking to. I feel that when I call or when they call me, they know who they're talking to. And maybe that is byproduct of being here too much, but they know who I am, and that to me is important. There's been a couple new girls that have come on since I've had my work done and been coming to his office, and again, they're all great. They make it a point to have conversation with you when you're in the waiting room. When you're back here, it's not put on. They're not making themselves do it. I feel it's very genuine in the office. I would really recommend him. I'm planning on bringing my kids, my family up here. I trust what they tell me. I really trust him. If he recommends something or tells me it's in my best interest to do it, I don't feel they're having dentist work done that doesn't need to be done. I'm very comfortable, and I would recommend the office to anyone.
So you live in Draper?
Mm-hmm.
So see, she lives in Draper, which is about 15 miles south of my office, and there's probably 400 dentists that she could go to that are closer to her house.
There is.
And that's what I find is a lot of patients I see come from 20, 30 miles out of state. I get a number of patients come out of state for various reasons, referred by family members, because they're seeking a higher level of care. They know that we're going to take care of them, we're going to provide high quality work, and that's important to a lot of patients. Some patients it's not as important, but the patients that I want to work with, it's extremely important. It's extremely important to me.